About 3 minutes ago, where this vehicle, as you can see, an extremely high rate of speed, turned around in Glenwood Dyer Road. Currently, this is northbound 394, and we are about a mile before I-80. This vehicle, I would say at this point, is exceeding about 100 miles an hour. There is one, Max is going to stay with the vehicle here, so what you cannot see is behind it is the Illinois State Police and several suburbs that are coming up on this as well. Several times they were almost able to get to this vehicle, haven't been able to do it as of yet. Behind this vehicle, there are probably about a dozen squads with their lights flashing. So now we're northbound on 394. There's a lot of interchanges here where this vehicle could go several directions. If they go east, they go towards Indiana. If they go west, they'll head towards the Tri-State Tollway, or they may continue northbound into the city. And it looks like that's their plan right now. So this has been ongoing again. This is a Hyundai, and they're saying from this point that this vehicle was wanted for armed robbery. Now it's heading towards the city, so we're northbound 394. As you can see, driving erratically here. This is the Bishop Ford. This is the beginning of the Bishop Ford Freeway, northbound as we get up towards about 167th Street. Again, a lot of vehicles behind this. This vehicle will eventually maybe head up towards the city. And a whole network is waiting for that. What typically happens here is the state police will notify other suburbs. For example, this is heading up towards
dangerous, man, too far. You hit somebody car, man. Your ass gonna be effed up, man.
There was almost a collision down in Lansing.
Almost a collision.
Down about Glenwood Lansing Road. Again, this vehicle wanted for armed robbery. And they did say in the dispatch they believe there are two people inside and they're armed. And they were heading northbound here in the Bishop Ford.
And right northbound.
159th Street.
And now we are clearly in rush hour too, Mike. And the traffic is getting heavier even as we've been watching this car weaving its way through. He's behind someone right now, just wove his way in front of a semi and is going along the shoulder. So this is clearly an extremely dangerous situation, particularly with the people being armed. Now, as they get closer to this difficult traffic situation, I know every jurisdiction may have a different rule about a chase. What do you know about?
I don't see no on the road though. We're getting snow storm.
They have jurisdiction on the interstate.
That is a solid point, Mary.
Here in Texas, yeah. Can't even go to work off for the day, yeah, man. Yeah, snowstorm outside got turned to ice. Chicago road, yeah, it dry. Their road is dry. Cause I know they very cold here though. They get their winter storm already, man. It dry up. They snow ice dry. Yeah, the highway dry there.
They will continue to pursue.
Here in Texas, yeah, we just getting it, man. They get a winter storm already, man, from in the year, man, as winter time start. We get the winter storm here in Texas in the new year. It's a different winter storm here, man, to those are the states, man. Those are the states that get real cold, man. They get the winter storm already, man, as winter starting up. Texas winter is different, man.
Seem to be heading northbound after this vehicle, and now we're northbound of the Bishop Ford. That's I-94 near 130.
It's always like this every year.
Where you can get off here before you actually get into the Dan Ryan Expressway.
Yeah, the road dry there. Chicago Highway. Yeah, the highway dry.
Right around 130.
They cold though. That's cold. Yeah, they cold. Yeah, I see a little bit of flurry. A little bit of flurries. They're 24 degrees. Yeah, that's about it. That's our temperature we here in Texas, here, man. 24 degrees. Yeah, you can see little. Yeah, you can see some flurries and all stuff. But yeah, you can drive on it. Yeah. Danger. Oh.
Semi-tractor trailers, heavy duty tailgating, and
dangerous. They drive. Then take the exit right there. Yeah, you can
Might get
see
you stick with it, right? You
they
understand you got
did
him right
get
there.
some, the Chicago
Right. So
gets
we're
a
now
lot
we're
of
heading on
sin out
130th
too,
Street.
man. It's a
And here
police
comes, this
chase.
will be on a westbound 130th Street.
The
So
news.
now we're in the city of Chicago, on the streets of Chicago.
Cops gonna catch.
Right, so
I
this is
believe the
the far
cops then
southern limit of the city of
then catch
Chicago.
the
The
suspect.
130th Street, if you go about a mile south of here, that's where the CalSag is. That is the southern limit
It's a
of the city of
Hyundai
Chicago. The
car, a
vehicle is now
Hyundai
westbound
on
130th,
SUV.
heading from the Bishop Ford.
This gonna
Will
be a
eventually
con.
head towards
Yeah,
Indiana.
they
About
behind
a
him.
mile
Yeah,
ahead
man.
here is a
That's the
very
cop.
dangerous turn
Yeah.
where you have to go
They're
sharp.
right, but
Basically
you can't
westbound
run from the
Indiana,
police
and then
in
you
those
go
kind of
north.
car, man.
That
That's
is an
just a
area that is
Hyundai.
normally
They
stopped
on
up
your
in
ass,
a
boy.
difficult turn. So
They
when
on your
something might
ass.
come
Yeah,
to a
hey,
head
this is a
here, you're
content vlog right
130th in
here. Yeah,
Indiana,
the
as
news,
you keep going westbound here,
Chicago,
you'll eventually get
the
back into the
news.
suburbs. You can
Yeah,
see there's
this is
some
a
road work
movie.
here on 130th.
Now he's
Thank you
going
for
the
the
opposite
content,
direction.
yeah, man.
He's going the
Correct.
opposite
It looks like it's
direction.
going to try to turn here.
Yeah,
Almost hit another
thank you for the
vehicle that's heading
content, cause we
eastbound
did have
and maybe
work,
trying to make a turn.
work on the day
But again,
here,
well, we can't show you
here in
behind this because
Texas.
Max has to stay out. That's
A lot of
here.
snow,
Again, that is a
storm and
Hyundai
ice
that is
out there.
wanted for armed
I
robbery,
might as
according to his
well
word. Now
upload
we've
it on
got
my
maybe about
little
a half a dozen troopers with
YouTube,
lights flashing here, going westbound at
YouTube
130th.
channel,
So
yeah,
we're
man.
coming up to that
Yeah,
railroad
man, this is a
interchange here.
content from
This is
me, boy.
130th
Take it
Indiana.
from the
You go
news,
underneath, and
the
we'll
news
have to turn
people
either
in
right or left here. You've got a
Chicago,
lot
boy.
of
The cops
vehicles also
behind
that
him,
come
man.
north
The
or south.
Chicago
This is a
police.
dangerous intersection as it
Yeah.
is. So let's see what the vehicle does here.
Let's see if they
All
catch
right,
him.
so it's
Yeah,
going to get northbound.
we're gonna watch it
This
all
is
the
at
way out,
Indiana.
man.
And again, we're still
They
in the
heading
city
to
of Chicago.
Indiana. Yeah, they close.
And then the vehicle, as the
Chicago
state
and
police are getting closer and
Indiana
closer, the
close.
vehicle,
They
state
neighbors.
police are right behind it
They
as it
real
has to
close, man.
navigate these
Those
turns.
two
3
states,
blocks
they
to
way colder,
127th
man.
Street. We're west on
Hope
127th
North
Street,
State, man.
and the police are close behind here.
They
As
headed to
we keep going
Indiana.
west on 127th Street, and again, all of this is very,
They're
very
right there.
dangerous. A lot of traffic in the other direction.
They on
There's
a
school
like a
bus
back
that's
road.
slowing and
No, that's
almost went into the back of the
dangerous.
school bus,
Not
trying to get around the
enough
school bus here.
way to drive.
This
Police
is a
right
dangerous
behind.
situation. Let's hope that school bus is not
Hit nobody car.
kids. The vehicle able to get by here.
He
as the
able to
police
get
continue
by,
this
'cause it's
pursuit.
not the
This has
pack.
been
If it was
ongoing.
more
We've been
packy, yeah,
listening
they
to
could have
this,
get
I
by.
believe, since about
You would hit,
4:15.
they
It's
would
been
hit on
ongoing
some other
before
person's
this, and
car.
again,
That's
it's traveled
dangerous, man.
probably
They
north and
driving in the
southbound
other lane.
another
And
15
yeah,
or
he
20
just
minutes,
like a
and maybe
back
about
road,
20 to
right?
30
Yeah,
miles here.
those are
Went
back
from all
road
the
they
way from
driving
where
on.
we are now near 130th, and now this vehicle's really
130
picking up
they
speed
doing.
in the straightaway here
Yeah,
to
they
west 127.
exceedingly
Went all the
speeding.
way down to Lansing, almost collided
Lansing,
with a few
yeah,
vehicles,
it's a
came
road
all the way
there.
back north on the
You run,
394 here
that's
to the Bishop
dangerous. What
Ford.
if
Now we're
car
at
was coming
127.
had
There
the
is an officer
direction?
waiting for this
It would have
vehicle
caused a
here
wreck.
at 127th and Halstead, and that is coming up in a matter of seconds here. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
They have to stop for
You
the
have to
light at
stop.
Halstead
Red light.
in traffic.
Bro,
And there is another
that's
squad
dangerous.
that
You
is
can
right
hit they can
there.
hit somebody vehicle, bro.
I
They
believe
know
that's
him, bro.
Calumet City.
What if
That's
you hit
coming in at
somebody's car?
127th and Halstead. You'll notice that a lot of the pursuees here are either Illinois
That's
State Police
reckless
or
driving,
suburban
man.
jurisdictions here as
Yeah,
this
make
vehicle
sure,
keeps going to
you
127th
drop a
Street.
like on
Now
the video,
again, we're in a
man.
city limit situation where we're going to cross I-57 in a matter of minutes here. The north side of I-57 here on 127th Street is Chicago. South is
They're
Blue
speeding
Island.
away, man.
127th westbound, and you can see how
They no
fast
catch
this
them yet.
vehicle is going. It is taken
They
in,
no catch
even
them
with
yet.
traffic. We're at 127th and Troop now. It's
They
taking about
need
3
to,
minutes to get
they
from
can't really,
127 all the way from the Bishop Ford, that's I-94, towards I-57 here. This is a busy intersection. 127th and
I
Ashland
can
here.
see
We're
it's
by
a
the
busy
expressway. Now we're crossing I-57, turning northbound here. Let's see if they jump on northbound I-57 towards the city here.
Busy.
This is a very frightening
Yeah,
situation.
they're
and
heading back on the
At
highway.
what point do you think there may be a shift in
In the
tactic here,
intersection.
Mike? I don't know. We don't know how far back they are because you can't change and we don't want you to change the shot.
We've seen them gotten close a couple times, but you imagine a significant
Busy
amount of coordination
intersection,
between
boy.
the agencies here to try to communicate a possible path of where this person might go, even though there doesn't seem to appear to be any sort of
I'm
plan.
100,000
It, of
views
course, got
on
way more dangerous when you get off the interstate
Absolutely.
because
News,
much more close
news
quarters,
channel,
and
I'm
one
not
slight
getting news.
miscalculation
Chicago
can mean
news.
a really bad crash, and then you
People
also have this
watching
as
it,
well
man.
when he's back on I-57.
And you've got this speed, and anytime you've got this level of speed, the slightest mistake can be deadly.
Semi-trucks.
And it's a very frightening situation for those
Yes.
around them. They can't necessarily see what's coming, and this guy's
Yeah,
definitely
road
driving.
dry.
This person is definitely
The
driving
road is
erratically
dry
on
here.
the shoulder.
There is a
into
large curve that's
Our
coming up
road
here
here in
that again is another
Texas,
dangerous
not like that
situation where I've
right
covered a lot
now.
of accidents. Northbound
Like I
57,
said,
when you go north of
I
Monterey to
miss work for
111th
the
Street,
they
there's a big
close
curve that comes up on
the
107th
job that
Street.
I
If
work
you're
with
driving
there.
without traffic, it can be very dangerous. And then we're about a mile
closing
away
company
from this
today
either turning
because
into
ice
the Dan
storm,
Ryan, and I
man.
don't want to predict here, but if I had to, I would say this
You
vehicle
know,
will probably head east as 57
drive on the
goes east, and then go
shoulder,
right back south on
reckless.
I-94 rather than heading into the city. They are still pursuing very vigorously, though, behind. We see two state troopers that are trailing
Yeah,
here
that's
as safely
they
as they can.
troopers now.
They're basically about a quarter mile behind. We also see squads now
They're probably
above
gonna
on 99th
yeah,
Street.
they're
There's
gonna
that
stop it
curve
in a
there.
minute here.
It's going underneath
That's what I want
107th
to
Street
see,
on the right
man.
shoulder. You saw that Chicago squad going eastbound.
Yeah, but
They're
squat,
all
squat,
communicating on what's called the ISPERN network. They all
On the
communicate in
shoulder,
situations
that
like
you
this
have to.
with each other. Look
It's
at
on
this
the
vehicle
3
picking
lane.
up speed
On the
now.
3 lane
Northbound
highway, man, you
103rd,
have to
and
drive
again,
on the shoulder,
I-57
man.
on the shoulder. This is going to make it northbound
The shoulder.
turn, and if you ever
You
drive
have
I-57, this is
you
the
have
turn
to.
around
They
Halstead. In
flying,
a
man.
matter of
They
about 10
passing
seconds here, it's going to
everybody.
have to turn right and then head eastbound towards the
Police
Dan Ryan
chase,
merge.
boy.
They just
Full
said on the
array
dispatch
of
that they said there was a male
police chase
inside,
in
and again, this
Chicago.
vehicle is wanted for armed robbery earlier in the day.
Gonna
They're saying
title
there's a
my
male and a
almost
female inside. They
likely
believe
news
that the
people
people
right
inside
here
this vehicle
in
are armed.
Chicago. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Riveting to watch
hopefully
this,
we
but
can
so
get some
frightening.
views
And I
on
worry,
my
honestly, the most about the people that they
Yeah.
are approaching. They have no
I
idea
ain't
what's
going
coming
to
their way,
steal the
except
entire, but
someone that's
I'm gonna
moving
make
very
it
quickly. And how many
similar
times have you been on the expressway and had some really fast driver come up on you and scare you, and your reactions become critical? So it's really a frightening moment right now just to watch
Y'all
this
make sure y'all
and
drop
where
a
they're
like
going to
on
go
it,
and
yeah.
how police can even manage this.
4:53 there.
What
Yeah,
kind of
like I said,
strategies
yeah,
they have
they
to use
Eastern
to try to
time,
be
man,
able
yeah.
to handle this
We
situation,
only on
because we have seen what
3:15
happens when these chases
Central
go
time
horribly
here.
wrong.
Yeah, almost 5
So,
o'clock in
exactly.
Chicago.
Now we're on the Dan Ryan. So now they
Yeah,
just went
we're not
north
even
on the
close
Dan
to
Ryan.
4
And
o'clock yet.
as we all know, a lot
3:16,
more
yeah.
traffic on the Dan Ryan. So now northbound,
4:53,
really
yeah.
again picking up
Indiana
that
too,
speed
yeah.
here. Northbound Dan
Indiana
Ryan.
and
We're going to come up on
Chicago
95th
the
Street
same
here.
time on
Now
the
I can look
eastern.
ahead northbound.
Yeah,
There is
about 5
no
o'clock.
traffic on the northbound Dan Ryan. There's the CTA red line.
Mine are
And
busy right there.
95th Street, you'll see the vehicle come out on
And
the
they're
other
still
side of that.
going.
You've got the Dan Ryan. Now, again, what's different from the Dan Ryan than the other expressways, you've got exits
Yeah, on the
basically every 4
expressway.
blocks here. So
And the
they
tollway.
can exit 87th Street, 79th Street, 74th, 71st. You get the idea.
You got
Eventually, you
people
can
on
head
the,
all the
it's
way
rush
north.
hour now.
And
Yeah,
we don't see any
yeah.
traffic on
Call
the
it
northbound
rush
Dan
hour.
Ryan all the way
People
up
getting out
until
of
about
work.
where the Stevenson
People
is. So again,
going to
this is another
work.
area where this vehicle,
Yeah,
a
people
Hyundai that
going
is
to
wanted for
work,
armed
people
robbery,
getting out of
can
work.
pick up a
Getting
large
off.
amount of speed.
Then get
And
off
now we're
the
exiting again here.
expressway.
Let's see, we are at
The exit.
87th Street. So I believe they're exiting at 87th Street.
So you're getting into a residential
They
area,
get into
and this is
residential
rush hour
area. Yeah, I
still,
see.
and who
Yeah, I
knows
see
what the circumstances are.
houses.
School is
I
in
see
session,
houses.
so
They
there
turn.
are
Yeah.
potentially